Mga idol mo, kaya nila Stephen Shrock, Misag, tibit ko, sila Daniel Matsunaga, para mas tumaas pa yung level namin sa paglalaro ng football. Target namin sana makapasok po ng AFC. Sana para tuloy-tuloy yung laro lang namin.
I'm Eric Miganto from Macau, Davao de Oro, a forward from Kaya FC. Nag-start ako sa province namin sa Macau, Macau, Davao de Oro na siya ngayon. I started when I was grade 2. Na-invite ako ng mga cousins ko, and then doon nag-start ang lahat. Noong una, just for fun, pero ngayon naging passion ko na to eh. So, walang football, parang manghihina yung katawan mo eh. So, para sa Kaya FC, proud na proud ako kasi ito ang team na to na sumuporta sa amin kahit na down na lahat. Hindi kami iniwan, so thankful ako na nandito ako sa Kaya FC. Siguro sa masasabi ko, malaking tulong yung ginawa ng PFL, lalo na yun nga, yung football, hindi ganun kasikat na sports, pero napatunayan na kaya ng PFL mag-provide ng league. At ngayon nga, magsa-start na this coming month. So magpapasalamat ako ng marami sa PFL also. Isa lang yung target ng team, to get the championship and maglaro sa AFC Champions League. So yun, expect nyo na ibibigay namin ng lahat sa loob ng 90 minutes. Sa 5 games na yan, magkakasiguro kayong magiging masaya kayo sa papanoorin nyo sa Kaya FC. Para sa akin, lahat naman challenging, pero di natin mawala yung United. Siguro yun yung kumbaga magiging mahirap na kalaban, pero alam namin na may bubuga kami as Kaya FC, and may mga kaya kami.
It feels great to be back on the pitch. We've been waiting a long time. We've been doing our own like team sessions on Zoom and jogs around the city, but nothing compares to being out on the pitch and being able to use the balls. Played a lot of Call of Duty. But no, like fitness wise, we would do our team Zoom sessions like you said, and then I would always have 30 minutes to an hour at least, just my own personal workouts. Personally, I was recovering from an injury, so I was just doing rehab stuff and mostly just workouts to keep myself busy. It's okay. We're all just happy that we can get out here and play. We're going to start off with the protocols, like you said, with smaller groups, which is fine. Right now, I think we just need to focus on fitness and getting some touches on the ball again, because it's been a while since we've gotten any touches with the ball, any proper touches. So we're just happy that we're here with protocols and anything. Oh, we're ready. We're all really eager to play. We just want to get out there and play. We've been looking forward to it the whole quarantine.
My name is Michael Joseph Canicosa Libre, number 15 sa winger ng Maharlika FC Manila. I play football in Tondo since elementary. Naglalaro na po kami ng football sa Tondo para makatulong sa parents ko, para mapag-aral ng libre. Ngayon nag-aaral kami ng libre dahil sa pagpo-football. Maharlika kasi sila yung nagbigay sa akin ng opportunity para makapaglaro dito sa PFL. Tsaka yun, di ko sasayangin yung binigay ni Anton na opportunity para makapaglaro dito. Maganda sa PFL dahil nakakalaro mo na yung mga idol mo, kaya nila Stephen Shrock, Misag, tibit ko, sila Daniel Matsunaga, para mas tumaas pa yung level namin sa paglalaro ng football. Target namin sana makapasok po ng AFC. Sana para tuloy-tuloy yung laro lang namin.
I'm Eric Miganto from Mako, Davao de Oro, a forward from Kaya FC. Nag-start ako sa province namin sa Mako, Mako Davao de Oro na siya ngayon. I started when I was grade 2. Na-invite ako ng mga cousins ko and then doon nag-start ang lahat. Noong una, just for fun, pero ngayon naging passion ko na to eh. So, walang football, parang manghihina yung katawan mo eh. So, para sa Kaya FC, proud na proud ako kasi ito ang team na to na sumuporta sa amin kahit na down na lahat. Hindi kami iniwan, so thankful ako na nandito ako sa Kaya FC. Siguro sa masasabi ko, malaking tulong yung ginawa ng PFL, lalo na yun nga, yung football, hindi ganun kasikat na sports pero napatunayan na kaya ng PFL mag-provide ng league. At ngayon nga, magsa-start na this coming month, so magpapasalamat ako ng marami sa PFL also. Isa lang yung target ng team, to get the championship and maglaro sa AFC. Champions League. So yun. Expect nyo na ibibigay namin ng lahat sa loob ng 90 minutes. Sa 5 games na yan, magkakasiguro kayong magiging masaya kayo sa papanoorin nyo sa Kaya FC. Para sa akin, lahat naman challenging pero di natin mawala yung United. Siguro yun yung kumbaga magiging mahirap na kalaban pero alam namin na may bubuga kami as Kaya FC yan. May mga kaya kami.
It feels great to be back on the pitch. We've been waiting a long time. We've been doing our own like team sessions on Zoom and jogs around the city, but nothing compares to being out on the pitch and being able to use the balls. Played a lot of Call of Duty. But no, like fitness wise, we would do our team Zoom sessions like you said, and then I would always have 30 minutes to an hour at least, just my own personal workouts. Personally, I was recovering from an injury, so I was just doing rehab stuff and mostly just workouts to keep myself busy. It's okay. We're all just happy that we can get out here and play. We're going to start off with the protocols, like you said, with smaller groups, which is fine. Right now, I think we just need to focus on fitness and getting some touches on the ball again, because it's been a while since we've gotten any touches with the ball, any proper touches. So we're just happy that we're here with protocols and anything. Oh, we're ready. We're all really eager to play. We just want to get out there and play. We've been looking forward to it the whole quarantine.
My name is Michael Joseph Canicosa Libre, number 15 sa winger ng Maharlika FC Manila. I play football in Tondo since elementary. Naglalaro na po kami ng football sa Tondo para makatulong sa parents ko, tsaka para mapag-aral ng libre. Ngayon nag-aaral kami ng libre dahil sa pagpo-football. Maharlika kasi sila yung nagbigay sa akin ng opportunity para makapaglaro dito sa PFL. Tsaka yun, di ko sasayangin yung binigay ni Anton na opportunity para makapaglaro dito. Maganda sa PFL dahil nakakalaro mo na yung mga idol mo, kaya nila Stephen Schrock, Misag, teammate ko, sila Daniel Matsunaga, para mas tumaas pa yung pag-level namin sa paglalaro ng football. Target namin sana makapasok po ng AFC. Sana para tuloy-tuloy yung laro lang namin.
I'm Eric Miganto from Mako, Davao de Oro, a forward from Kaya FC. Nag-start ako sa province namin sa Mako, Mako Davao de Oro na siya ngayon. I started when I was grade 2. Na-invite ako ng mga cousins ko and then doon nag-start ang lahat. Nung una, just for fun, pero ngayon naging passion ko na to eh. So, walang football, parang manghihina yung katawan mo eh. So, para sa Kaya FC, proud na proud ako kasi ito ang team na to na sumuporta sa amin kahit na down na lahat. Hindi kami iniwan, so thankful ako na nandito ako sa Kaya FC. Siguro sa masasabi ko, malaking tulong yung ginawa ng PFL, lalo na yun nga, yung football, hindi ganun kasikat na sports, pero napatunayan na kaya ng PFL mag-provide ng league. At ngayon nga, magsa-start na this coming month, so magpapasalamat ako ng marami sa PFL also. Isa lang yung target ng team, to get the championship and maglaro sa AFC. Champions League. So yun. Expect nyo na ibibigay namin ng lahat sa loob ng 90 minutes. Sa 5 games na yan, magkakasiguro kayong magiging masaya kayo sa papanoorin nyo sa Kaya FC. Para sa akin, lahat naman challenging pero di natin mawala yung United. Siguro yun yung kumbaga magiging mahirap na kalaban pero alam namin na may bubuga kami as Kaya FC and may makakaya kami.
It feels great to be back on the pitch. We've been waiting a long time. We've been doing our own like team sessions on Zoom and jogs around the city, but nothing compares to being out on the pitch and being able to use the balls. Played a lot of Call of Duty. But no, like fitness wise, we would do our team Zoom sessions like you said, and then I would always have 30 minutes to an hour at least, just my own personal workouts. Personally, I was recovering from an injury, so I was just doing rehab stuff and mostly just workouts to keep myself busy. It's okay. We're all just happy that we can get out here and play. We're going to start off with the protocols, like you said, with smaller groups, which is fine. Right now, I think we just need to focus on fitness and getting some touches on the ball again, because it's been a while since we've gotten any touches with the ball, any proper touches. So we're just happy that we're here with protocols and anything. Oh, we're ready. We're ready. We're all really eager to play. We just want to get out there and play. We've been looking forward to it the whole quarantine.
My name is Michael Joseph Canicosa Libre, number 15 sa winger ng Maharlika FC Manila. I play football in Tondo since elementary. Naglalaro na po kami ng football sa Tondo para makatulong sa parents ko, tsaka para mapag-aral ng libre. Ngayon nag-aaral kami ng libre dahil sa pagpo-football. Maharlika kasi sila yung nagbigay sa akin ng opportunity para makapaglaro dito sa PFL. Tsaka yun, di ko sasayangin yung binigay ni Anton na opportunity para makapaglaro dito. Maganda sa PFL dahil nakakalaro mo na yung mga idol mo, kaya nila Stephen Shrock, Misag, teammate ko, sila Daniel Matsunaga, para mas tumaas pa yung pag-level namin sa paglalaro ng football. Target namin sana makapasok po ng AFC. Sana para tuloy-tuloy yung laro lang namin.
You take a look at the accomplishments here of Kaya FC Iloilo. They are the 2018 Copa Paulina Alcantara winners. They won that cup over Davao Aguilas, and they went on to represent the country in the AFC Cup. And last year, they finished second both to Ceres Negros. But this is a club that has a very rich history in Philippine football, now handled by a veteran in Philippine football as well, Yu Hoshide.
Definitely Kaya FC Iloilo, one of the teams that really has stayed intact. The core, as we talked about, has stayed intact throughout the years. They've really strengthened their side, and compared to all the clubs in this 2020 PFL League, we'd say would have the deepest bench.
Yeah, definitely. Depth is not a problem for Coach Shide. But as for Maharlika Manila, I think they had a really tough time also forming their squad because some of their players actually could not make it because of other commitments. But here they are. They somehow formed a team founded by, of course, Anton de Rosario. You cannot say that name enough because he's also helping out tremendously in promoting our league. And the squad is built around former national players and club standouts. So Jerry Barbaso is there, Anton is there, and these players are looking to get a second chance in their career. So we'll see how they fare against this Kaya side, but this is certainly a very difficult match for Maharlika Manila against Kaya.
And as we look at the league table, United City FC, of course, with 3 points. With the first matchup earlier today, crucial goal by Mike Ott to make sure that they take the lead, take home those 3 points, and start this league on a strong note.
Yeah, United City expected more from the Askels development team, but it's the first match, and maybe they can and they will make adjustments under Coach Scott Cooper. But the focus right now is actually this match, Kaya and Maharlika. We're hoping that we get a good game here because it's been a while. Maharlika will be playing their first ever match. It's a first ever match, so it's a historic night for this club. And this could be a start of something special here of what Anton de Rosario has built for the team for Manila.
Definitely. And let's take a look first at Kaya FC Iloilo's starting lineup for today's match. Casas, of course, on keep for them. A very strong defensive line. Casambre on the left, Rota and Mitchell in the middle, and Felonco on the right. Marwin Angeles in the middle with their new signing, Dylan De Broeker. You have Daiso, their Japanese player, OJ Clarino on the right, left Panhard, and up on top, Kenshiro Daniels.
Okay, Kenshiro Daniels leading the line here. He's been put in several positions here for Kaya over the years, but here he is leading the line and playing up front. Marwin Angeles and Dylan De Broeker. I think this is a very promising midfield. Can be one of the best midfields in midfield combinations in the league. And one player that I cannot fail to mention is Jason Panhard. How he has turned his career around. He was seldom used when he was still at Ceres, but here at Kaya, he's done a tremendous job. Getting himself into good shape and rediscovering that old Jason Panhard that was so effective during his collegiate years at the University of St. Lasal in Bacolod.
And of course, missing out on the starting lineup, very crucial to note, no Joven Bedic, the usual captain and starter for this Kaya FC Iloilo side, and the likes of Masa Umura.
Wow, very interesting because Joven Bedic was warming up with the subs in at the start, and but this shows you how deep this Kaya side is. Even without Joven Bidik, you don't have any problems because there's plenty of quality all around. Dylan De Broeker was a great signing together with OJ Clarino. But even the stars of their AFC Cup run early this year, Eric Giganto and Nano Amita, they're both on the bench. So the options for you, Shide, are just incredible, remarkable on how he can just pick out a player there who can make an impact for his squad.
Definitely. And this side, of course, has only one goal was conceded against them in that AFC Cup, though it ran short. You could say that their strength is their defense. And up on top in last season, another name to miss out is Jordan Minta, who scored 30 goals for Kaya FC Iloilo last season. So that will be the question now for this Kaya side coming into this matchup. Where will the goals come from?
Yeah, definitely. But it's a quick, short tournament, and Horikoshi can pull off a goal. Kenshiro Daniels, Marwin Angeles can score. OJ Clarino, Dylan De Broeker. But this backline is also very solid. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Maharlika Manila. Again, some very familiar names. Charlie Beaton, we've seen him with Meralco Manila before. Yannick Tuason is a former national team player. And I'm so happy to see MJ Libre, the Tondo-born kid, now mixing it up with the big boys. And of course, Anton will be there playing at the back together with Yohiko Barbaso and David Basa, another former national team player. So Serge Caule is also playing the middle, now coaching most of the time, but is found his way here in this Maharlika lineup, and he's certainly a good addition to the squad of Anton.
Definitely, this Maharlika Manila FC side. As we said, when we take a look at that back line, you have the likes of Jerry Barbaso, David Basa, and Anton Del Rosario. All three of them have been playing for the league for over 10 years. And of course, Anton Del Rosario, a national team standout, making his way back on the league, on and off the pitch. And it's interesting to see how Caule will play as center mid. He had great runs when he was playing with Global, wasn't utilized that much with his Kaya side, but let's see what difference he can make now playing for Maharlika Manila.
I think Serge was injured most of the time when he was with Kaya. When at Global, he was actually utilized as a right back, and he was a very good right back.
He was a beast.
He can move forward, he could push forward, he can overlap, and also very solid in defense. So we see his versatility here, Serge Caule, and maybe just maybe he can just handle and manage the game for Maharlika Manila, because this is going to be a tough task for them against Kaya. Kaya will be heavily favored in this match.
And as we talked about that one player as well, you talk about MJ Libre. Definitely a wild card within the wild card already. That is Maharlika Manila. You know, he started his career with Enderun, playing futsal with Tondo as well. A lot of raw talent and potential, and it's going to be his first test alongside with Jose Montelibano and Mateo Yohiko on that big stage at the PFL League.
Yeah, I'm like I've said, I'm very happy for him here that he's getting his chance, and this is what Maharlika is all about, giving players like MJ Libre an opportunity, to reach their dreams of playing professional football in this country. So, for everyone, for every young player watching, anything's possible. You with the right opportunity and an opening for you, and you have the talent, and you grab that opportunity. You find yourself mixing it up with the best of Philippine football here in the Philippines Football League.
And of course, despite everything that's happening around us, we also have to give it to the Philippine Football Federation to be able to bring to us this PFL League 2020. Match day 1 is finally here with us. Kaya FC up against Maharlika Manila FC. Really, a lot of questions will be asked, and this is their first test. Again, it's a short league, as we talked about. It's a sprint, so every game will feel like a finals, and really, that's what makes this whole setup extra interesting.
Yeah, definitely. If you're seeing match number 9, it's actually from the original schedule, because we were supposed to start last Sunday. The kickoff was supposed to be last Sunday, but because of the weather conditions and of course due to health and safety reasons, we took precaution, and now we were delayed kickoff for a few days, and here we are, ready to start another match. This is the second game of the Philippines Football League, brought to you by Qatar Airways. Big help for them for making this league possible. Also, a lot of people behind the scenes making this possible, and it's a celebration of Philippine football tonight, and we got the next 2 weeks for us to enjoy.
Yes, continuously football coming your way. The PFL League is alive and well and on its way for the second matchup. Exciting times to see one of the best teams in the league, one of the veterans, Kaya FC Iloilo, battle it out and test Maharlika Manila for the first time, making their first appearance on this league.
Yeah, what a moment for both squads. Understand Kaya. Also, I gotta admire their resilience. Big Anton Del Rosario for Maharlika, General Manager Paul Tolentino of Kaya, and Mr. Santi Araneta for, just staying still staying afloat and keeping Philippine football alive and kicking. This is a great moment for all of us who are fans of the beautiful game in this country.
As we take a look at the captains for this matchup, you have Jerry Barbaso for Maharlika Manila and Marwin Angeles for the side of Kaya FC Iloilo.
And actually seeing Meliton Pelayo as the referee, Tasha, and for the longest time, Meliton Pelayo was a striker for Army, and it's good to see him transition into the officiating side of the game. So, very least you see someone who has actually a good experience and good knowledge of the game and can relate to some of the players, especially when they react.
Definitely. And, as we talked about Maharlika Manila, we really have to mention the tagline for them, Koponan ng Masa, Team of the Masses. They've really made banks and put it out everywhere. Their identity online, their presence, their marketing is exactly spot on. But now it will really be the test if their identity online can translate onto results and on the big pitch.
This is a tough challenge, as I mentioned, but again, there are some strong characters there within that Maharlika Manila team, and they hate to lose. Anton hates to lose. Jerry Barbaso is a proven winner in Philippine football. Same is true with David Basa. Henry Bandekin, they picked him up from Green Archers last season. So we're gonna be seeing. Maharlika is not gonna give up that easily. Even though Kaya has a very good big advantage here in terms of manpower, and Maharlika expect a lot of fight and grit from them.
Few moments away from kickoff, the moment we've all been waiting for. There you have it. Ball now with Kaya FC. Go long to OJ. Quick throw now. Felonco to Angeles. Felonco tries to make that switch, but Tuason puts a stop to it. Swing all the way to the side of Casambre. Looks for Panhard onto the flank.
Jason Panhard, you see him just turning on the jets there. Might have been too quick for his own good there against Anton on that right back position for Maharlika.
Mitchell tries to go for long. Again, trying to find a connection with Panhard. Physical matchup from the get-go. Play on, says the referee.
Asking for handball there.
A lot of tough challenges. Angeles winning back possession for Kaya. Panhard deflected. Kaula opts for long.
I like the intensity here, Tasha. First few minutes of the match, and Maharlika Manila not pulling their punches.
Ball from Mitchell trying to find Panhard. Yuhiko. A lot of back and forth in this opening 2 minutes.
Yeah.
The physicality of Maharlika Manila gives us positive signs for how
Yeah,
they will perform.
I like what I'm seeing from Maharlika Manila FC, but again, the question is, can they sustain this? But Tasha, I just want to bring it up again because a lot of people made this league happen. of course, the Philippine Football Federation, and we have several government agencies who helped us really put this one through, and one of them is actually here. There's a foul.
Foul there. Daiso is really quick on the ball.
Let's check out this set piece first. But I was referring to the Games and Amusements Board. Their chairman, Bahamiter, is actually here, watching the match and checking if health and safety protocols are followed. So we'd like to thank him as well for being here, for his support, and throughout this competition, and even from the start, he was there, helping us making this league happen.
Definitely. Kanchiro Daniels on the ball now. Again, physicality already heating up at the opening minutes of this fixture. Daiso did well there on the challenge against Kaula to win this free kick, putting them in a favorable position. First test for Maharlika. Delivery inside the box. Rota gets ahead to it, but just couldn't keep it.
Well, I like that delivery from Kanshiro Daniels. I've dropped by a few Kaya FC Iloilo training sessions, and actually very impressed at the way Kanshiro Daniels has been playing in training, and those set piece deliveries. I've seen a handful of free kicks go in, Tasha. So, I'm pretty high on Kanshiro this season. He looks very sharp and in shape.
Mitchell gets to it. Daiso.
Marin Angeles has been all over, all action midfielder. Marin Angeles has been in the thick of the action for most of this match.
Kaule. Touch too strong.
De Broeker winning that ball from Kaule.
And Kaule seems to be in a lot of pain with that challenge. Take a look back at that physicality that happened. The slide was from behind.
Yeah, he got the weight of De Broeker there behind him. And hopefully Serge Kaule will be okay, because he's one of the more reliable players of Maharlika Manila. There's a lot of question marks about this team. So Anton De Losario, they're very concerned with Serge Kaule. Hopefully he can continue.
Definitely a few worrying signs for Maharlika Manila. As we said, Serge Kaule is their center mid. He holds this team together. Hoping that it's not as serious as it looks at the moment. Again, of course, things like this, you can't help but think that a lot of it could also be because of all this long time, this 8-month drought of no football here at the Philippines.
Yeah, and you see the excitement as well. I think it's reflected in the intensity of the players, and Serge Kaule had to be. And this does not look good for Maharlika Manila. Early minutes of the match, and Serge Kaule gets hurt. Oh, I think that is his left hand got twisted there, Tasha, when he fell. So Coach Roxy Dorlas might be forced to make an early change here.
Definitely worrying signs for what Coach Roxy Dorlas and Maharlika will do in his absence.
And Marco Casambre has Thai League experience, playing at the left back position there. And this guy as well, Daiso, is used to play for in the Singapore League in Albirex Negata.
Charlie Beaton gets advantage of that and throw in for Maharlika.
It happened right in front of us. Should have been Kaya. Should have been throwing for Kaya, but
Kenshiro gets a touch to it first. Head back.
and look at Jason Panhard. He sprinted. I'm not betting against him here. He might score a goal tonight.
Quick pick up. De Bruyker.
And Carlisle Mitchell, Tansha, this is a player who has more than 30 appearances for the Trinidad and Tobago. So when you talk about experience, this guy has a lot of it, and he's probably one of the only player in the league who has played against Leo Messi and has defended against Leo Messi. So that is an accomplishment in itself.
Definitely. Quick transition. Chance now for Kaya. De Bruyker sends it back. Down the left wing. They get a cross in. Too tight of an angle.
Well, there was I thought Kenshiro Daniel could have, placed that ball down the middle. Daiso was there. And instead, it took on his man and was trying to force a cutback. Yeah, right here, Daiso could have been. He had a space there, had some space there, and instead, David Basa comes up with a challenge for a corner.
Crucial interference there from Basa, sending it out. Corner now for Kaya. Number of players inside the box for Kaya FC. Delivered inside the box, just across the face of the goal. Lapses through everyone. OJ. Wonderful attempt. A little bit off on the right. But first touch attempt from Maru Angeles.
Hit it cleanly there, Marin Angeles, just off target.
But a clean-cut chance there. Get that second ball from that header delivery. That first touch take by Maru Angeles. Not so far from goal.
Yeah, Henry Bandekin was rooted to his spot there. Took a bounce right in front of him, right in front of goal, but just going wide. Chris Lawless is in for Serge Caule.
Chances up on top. Charlie Beaton. Cut out on the ball. Ball now. Chance on goal.
A great save.
Good save there and great chance. The build-up was spectacular.
A great chance here for Kaya. Daiso eluding the defense of Basa, but Henry had his near post covered, and it's out for a corner for Kaya.
And that communication between OJ Clarino, Kenshiro Daniels leaving the ball, knowing Daiso was there. 1-2 fake, takes a shot on target, forcing the save. Daniels now for the corner.
Oh, big chance again, Tasha.
Simone Rota again on that receiving end of the headers.
I thought that was a well-worked corner from Kaya because Simone Rota came into the near post there and was able to get a touch. Was well worked. That's two great chances for Kaya here early.
Daiso in the middle. And the challenge was hard from behind by David Basa. Maru Angeles takes it short to the breaker. Going the left flank, get the cross in, headed away. But a restart again for this Kaya FC side.
I like the start from Kaya. At least they're creating chances, Tasha, compared to what was happening earlier with United City. Although United City had ADT against them, but you're seeing Kaya. They're not afraid to take risks with their passes. They're trying to pick apart a defense. They're direct. They're incisive, and they're just looking for that final ball to pick apart this Maharlika defense.
You could tell they're hungry for goals. They're hungry for the action. It's been a while, but so far Kaya have been the more cohesive team.
And as expected, Kaya, they had their preseason already way back in March, but had to do it again. First booking of the match.
Montalibano on the receiving end of that yellow card up against the challenge on Daiso.
Came in a bit late there, but Daiso already released that ball. First booking of the match.
And the physicality of this match really is just on another level.
We've seen some beautiful deliveries on the set piece. That was another one from Mitchell.
Yes, great delivery from Mitchell, finding OJ. Second ball falling for them. But the final touch failed for Kaya FC. Good early signs for the club.
Oh, but again, to me, defensively, I think Maharlika Manila staying strong. They may be conceding a few chances, but they're not conceding goals, so that's a good sign.
Flonko ups it long. Basa goes for long as well on that left flank. It's going to be a chase down, but too much weight on the pass, and Casas just lets it sail out.
Well, you got to wonder if you're Maharlika, where the attacking threat will come from. And I believe one of their best chances is they get beaten isolated on this left and taking on Filonco. He might have a chance on that.
Kenshiro Daniels on the ball. Have a chance for an attack. They try to link up. De Bruyker continues his run. Oh!
A big chance there for Dylan De Bruyker. And wonderful movement and wonderful play from Kaya. Terrific work from midfield.
Definitely that build up and link up from Kenshiro, finding De Bruyker. He cuts it back, but no one on the receiving end.
And I like that Kenshiro Daniels has taken over that number 10 shirt because he's embracing that number 10 shirt, that number 10 role for Kaya with the way he's been playing here in the early stages of the match.
Kaya FC. Mitchell swings it on to Felonco. Finds Angeles. Tries to look for that right flank. OJ Clarino gets to it. Swing it all the way back to Angeles.
A great flow here in terms of the Kaya attack. They're getting the ball into great areas.
Cross inside. Easy pickup for Bandeken. But it's great to see how OJ Clarino and Dylan De Broeker have been playing in the first 17 minutes of this matchup. Their first time playing for Kaya FC. And they seem to fit like a glove.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you expect the work rate from OJ Clarino, expect the speed, and although he'll not get to this ball, but again, the Kaya, Coach Yu Hoshide is playing to the strengths of these type of players, and it comes with familiarity as well with a player like OJ Clarino, who I believe played with you Hoshide when he was with Global in a few years ago, and De Broeker. As for De Broeker has a lot of quality, and I think he's one of the bright young stars of Philippine football, but he just needs a platform really. In the past few seasons, he was playing for Ceres. He played for Ceres for a bit, and it was tough because that was a loaded squad, and he could not really get consistent time on the pitch. So Southeast Asian Games was a breakout tournament for him. So now in Kaya, I think he's found a home here. He'll have a chance to flourish.
Definitely, it's great to see their additions to this already intact core lineup for Kaya FC Iloilo. And even finding their ways to the starting lineup for this matchup. De Broeker sends it on to Panhard, able to keep it in play. Again, quickly picked up by Kaya. So far, we're seeing Kaya really just quick in transition when it comes from attack to defense and defense back to attack.
With the way Kaya has been playing, this tempo that they're playing, it's only a matter of time, Tasha. Unless Maharlika comes up with something, devises something here that gets Kaya off track. It's only a matter of time when Kaya scores here.
Definitely, this league really is a test for all the players, not just physically but mentally as well, with everything that has happened.
And easy giveaway there.
Missed clearance by Rota. Chance to capitalize, but the pass failed them. Kaya FC again on the ball, Panhard.
He might have held the ball for too long there, Jason Panhard. And this triggers a break.
Chance for a quick counter for Maharlika. They get the cross in. The clearance goes begging. It's still in a dangerous area.
Oh!
Ball still in play. Scrappy defending from Kaya FC. Almost a chance for Maharlika.
What a chance for Maharlika. I thought they were going to take the lead there, Tasha. Unbelievable how an experienced backline can be caught in such a difficult situation there. Very confusing situation.
You gotta love the pace of this game. From a chance from Maharlika, quickly on the opposite end. Kenshira Daniels getting that cross. But back-to-back action here.
We're seeing as much as we're saying that it's only a matter of time when Kaya scores, but they are prone to mistakes. And that time, one poor pass, they were unable to track back, and that left an opportunity for Maharlika.
Cross inside, forcing the save from Bandeken. Winning a corner for Kaya.
Yeah, Bandeken may have given up a corner there, but this is what happened here.
Definitely miscommunication. Casas came out. Goalmouth was open.
Carlisle Mitchell, at the very least, was there, and But Casas and Filonco, miscommunication there. They should have talked there. They should have said something to each other that, should have left that to Casas or,
Definitely. This was the cross from Casambre, forcing the save from Bandecan, winning them the corner.
but
Missed clearance there earlier by Filonco as well. First one was with Rota and then with Filonco. Shaky starts on the defense for Kaya.
yeah, and I think Filonco is there on the bench. I think it's getting some treatment or some instructions there. But again, the value of a really solid keeper like Bandeken as well for Maharlika. We're seeing that here in the early stages of the match, and he may have spilled that ball for a corner, but at the very least, he's been alert and equal to every challenge.
Here's a cross. Again, first head to the ball. Chance!
And,
And again, Simone Rota has been on the attack, on the receiving end. Corner again. Mitchell gets ahead to it first. The second ball falls for Simone Rota. He turns around, tries to take a shot. Not on target, but still a shot.
And let's see if Maharlika Manila is able to settle here. They have possession. It's Yannick Tuason, also a former Kaya player. But they need this. They need a breather from the bombardment from Kaya.
Definitely, you could see they had to make adjustments. Yannick Tuason was playing up on top at the start of the game, but with the incident with Cowley, he moved back down on that center mid position.
But you're hoping that they could keep more of the ball if you're Maharlika. And that time, I think that is still a positive sign. They're able to advance. Natasha, a lot of supporters of the PFL, Molten, and of course, that's Molten is our official ball, and of course, Qatar Airways, our main sponsor here for this season.
Get across inside. Better clearance from Felonco. Still in a dangerous area. Play on, says the referee, and a chance!
Ooh!
The deflection almost sends it at the back of the net. Worrisome moments for Kaya FC.
Maharlika Manila, I like what I'm seeing here in the first 25 minutes. This is MJ Libre just taking a shot and hoping for the best, and it almost finds the back of the net. Big deflection. And corner
Cross
here.
inside, headed away.
That's one. Yeah, that's one. That's. I think that these are signs that Kaya has to take. I think they're taking Maharlika seriously, but this Maharlika side, they can give problems, and we're seeing that in the first 25 minutes.
Definitely causing troubles for Kaya FC. Another cross inside, cleared away by Simone Rota, still on top of the box.
That's a free kick. Free kick, silly foul given away by Kenshiro Daniels. I thought that was unnecessary, but now here they are. Maharlika with another opportunity on the set piece.
You have three players on the ball. Looks like it will be taken by Yannick Tuason. Let's see what Maharlika can do. Yannick goes straight for goal. Just shot goes begging.
Yeah, but again, good sign for Maharlika Manila. Still 0-0. And I'm hearing Some of the Kaya players saying, "Wake up."
See a couple of things that happen in the back as well. Lack of concentration.
Well, better teams can punish you if you make mistakes like that, Tasha, and we know that for a fact here, especially here in the PFL.
Definitely Sadov. Chance for Maharlika to restart from the back. But again, from the shot that we saw a while ago, and when you talk about the player who took it, which is MJ Libre, as we said, the wild card within the wild card team, which is Maharlika. It's his first outing at this PFL league. Futsal player turned pro.
Yeah.
Great pass from the back.
Well, Kashir
You
Daniels
didn't even know it.
lost his balance there.
Panhard gets a cross in, but Bandekan quick.
Yeah, good attacking play there from Kaya. Pass just a bit late for Daizo, as Bandekin has been solid so far in his first half. And Coach Roxy Dorlas, I mean, he's only had this squad for like 3 months, 2 months really, and the maximum. But look where they are, 0-0 against a very strong
Daizo
Kaya
gets
side.
a cross in, cut back, open Panhard, and you have the opening goal.
Jason Panhard, a rejuvenated Jason Panhard, is a dangerous Jason Panhard for Kaya FC Iloilo. The San Carlos native finding the back of the net. Wonderful play once again from Kaya. This time, Maharlika Manila picked apart brilliantly. And Panhard supplying a quality finish.
Quality pressure. Daizo pressuring and putting on that challenge on that right flank. Gets the cut back. They had 3 players inside the box. Panhard was wide and free. Takes it first touch and makes sure to find the back of the net and the opening goal for Kaya FC.
I mean, I don't want to rub it in, but we said that he could be in the score sheet tonight. So, Jason Panhard, thank you for proving me right tonight. But again, I'm seeing a spring in the step. Jason Panhard. I haven't seen this type of Jason Panhard since probably a decade ago, more than a decade ago, when he was playing for La Salle Bacolod, Tasha. I mean, I seen this guy from way back, and sometimes I feel like he could have been a bigger star before.
Referee says to play on. But as he said, it's Sadov. Gotta give it to you. You called it.
And this is, again, this is a deserved lead for Kaya.
They have been relentless on the attack and were rewarded with that golden opportunity. Didn't miss. Great start for the opening 30 minutes for Kaya.
I think the goal will really help Kaya here to settle. Earlier they carried away, pushing for more men forward and leaving themselves exposed in the back. But now with that goal, they can have more confidence, I think, going forward, and they could look for more here. Tasha, definitely they'll look for more.
Definitely a crucial player to that goal was the assist of Daizo. Has been instrumental on the attack. Daizo again on the receiving end of the challenges.
Well, Yannick Tuason maybe had no choice there but to just impede Daizo, and looked very dangerous. And look at Daizo, very quick on his feet. But again, that time I thought I thought he'd lost the ball already when Yannick went there for the challenge.
Played it quick. Filonco on the right flank gets across inside. Panhard was waiting, but headed away by Maharlika.
He was ready for that volley.
He was already on the picture-perfect position. But good header there by Maharlika. Trying to utilize on that left flank. Physicality really heating up. Okay, again, winning another free kick. And they have been on the receiving end of the deliveries made by them inside this attacking third.
Yeah, and you're looking for, I think better execution here for Kaya with regards to their set pieces. And it's Jason Panhard again for the delivery here.
Gets across in second post. Kenshiro Daniels keeps it in play.
Yeah, Kaya coming close there. It's great set piece pattern there to find Kenshiro Daniels. They go deep on this one.
Definitely that head back, trying to find Maru Angeles.
But I'm seeing a lot of improvement with the way they've executed their set pieces. It always seem like there's a plan, something to do there, but it's just not rewarded so far.
You'd say a perfect start so far for the attack of Kaya. They've had some scrappy defending in the opening few minutes. Maharlika were not able to convert those chances.
Well, you know what I'm seeing more, Tasha. It's a more dynamic Kaya attack, unlike in the past. But look at this; it's a great opportunity here. And Shiro Daniels as goes down there and near the A boards, but timely intervention by David Basa shows you his experience there. But I like the way Shiro Daniels has been playing. He's been serving as a playmaker here.
And the replay of the opening goal by Panhard. Takes it first touch. Finds the back of the net.
That's a beautiful shot there.
No mistake there.
And the accuracy. He took it with his weaker right foot, by the way. Nasha, and he found the top corner for that one. Too easy. Sometimes it's too easy to miss those type of opportunities as well. Right?
It's happened. But as you were talking about how dynamic the set of playing style is of this Kaya FC, you'd say a lot of it as well is their adjustments to Coach Yu Hoshide, who has really helped them play a more dynamic football for this squad.
And there's no natural striker there. You gotta admit, no Joven Bidik. He's on the bench, but look at all these interchangeable parts that he has. Panhard, De Broeker, Daizo, Marwin Angeles, Clarino, Kenshiro. These players can all switch positions there at midfield. Save there. Rare chance for Maharlika.
And of course, it was Anton Del Rosario who really pushed them up on the attack, going all the way up that right wing. And true enough, what you said about Kaya FC, definitely, it's a very different Kaya that we're seeing compared to before. The fluidity that they have on the attack, those interlapping and interchanging positions of the players up on top seem to be working for them.
think this is a more balanced kind, but the balance between attack and defense with the personnel is just impressive. Jerry Barbaso came in there. No fear, Jerry.
Chance on the attack. Panhard on that left flank.
Jerry Barbaso still has it.
Definitely.
Still has it. Jerry Barbaso. Question marks on his speed, and now he can.
He still got it. Now you can say he still got it.
Yeah, question marks on his speed and on the way he can cope with some of the fastest attackers in the league. No problem for Jerry.
And it's nice to see how Jerry Barbaso is really molding into that center back position. When he used to play for Global FC, he would play as a wing back.
Actually, I think they don't have a choice,
But
Tasha.
exactly, I was going to say that with the likes of Anton and David Basa, it's important to put the Jerry Barbaso in between them.
And that is straight at Bandekin, but again, I love how Kaya is creating their chances. They're creating their chances with quick combinations and fluid attacking play.
Great pass there by Charlie Yancey.
And Casas had to be alert. But if there's one, we're raving about Kaya's ability to create opportunities on attack, but I'm also quite impressed at how this Maharlika team has coped with the intensity of Kaya's play. A chance here earlier for De Bruyker. That is straight at Bandekin. Yeah, finding the gaps in that Maharlika defense.
And of course, Maharlika Manila really giving a good fight to this Kaya side. A lot of adjustments had to be made. Now on the attack, Daizo on the ball, has a chance, still on it, takes a shot, forces the save from Bandekin.
That's a fantastic save from Bandekin, but I thought Daizo could have done better there with that finish. But again, I like how Kaya is looking going forward. Here's Daizo, and he finds a way against Basa, but good job there by Basa to close down that angle as well. But again, Daizo could have finished that one better.
Definitely, but has done enough to win them a corner. Kenshiro to take. Kenshiro. Mitchell.
Mitchell just missed that header. Maharlika riding their luck a bit here. There have been some very close calls.
Corner delivery. How close was that from Mitchell?
Well, he's gonna stand out. He's gonna tower above everyone there. Carlisle Mitchell. And Kaya win a free kick here. Another dangerous position to be in.
Kaya have been dangerous from the set piece. They're able to find the players inside the box. It's just a final touch. Let's see what they can do with this. Kenshiro again on the delivery. Daniels.
Now they had a plan. They wanted to go deep again to that far post, but delivery just failing Kenshiro Daniels there. But again, good signs for Kaya. They are up 1-0.
Quality goal by Jason Panhard at the 29th minute to really put them up 1 in the first half. De Bruyker. Kenshiro connects with OJ.
Somehow stays on side there, Kenshiro.
Daniels gets across inside the box. Players inside lurking. OJ Clarino and Daniels. But Jerry Barbaso does well.
See, like everyone was waiting for that ball to come to them. A very interesting sequence here as Daniels sends this cross in. Panhard could not handle it. Daiso could not sort out his feet. He goes down in a whim. That was not going to be a penalty. And Jerry Barbaso, the veteran, able to keep that one out.
Good signs of defending from Jerry. Ken Kenshiro on the delivery. Goes for the second post. Not exactly sure what happened there, but
I think
saying the ball went out.
Yeah, the ball went out. I believe.
Maharlika. Anton swinging it all the way to Basa. The intention is there, but the connection just wasn't.
But you're seeing some tired legs here from Maharlika. They have to stay disciplined, stay focused here. They have I think they're heading into stoppage time in the first half, and you don't want to concede. You want to have at least a chance here going into the second half.
Panhard, oh,
Oh,
that's a close.
Anton Del Rosario with a risky challenge, but it's a clean challenge, says referee Meliton Pelayo. Have to look at that again.
Panhard really just quick there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a clean challenge.
That's vintage Anton Del Rosario for you.
See that? He cut straight to the ball first.
I think-
You gotta
I think-
give it to him.
I think his friends are going to be happy with that challenge. Especially the guys who watched the Inside the Bubble episode last night.
The chance this time, Panhard for the delivery. And Maharlika restarting from the back. Inek back to that right flank. To Libre.
I hear 3 minutes of stoppage time here. I want to replace the ball.
Saying the ball was flat there. And again, you could see as well this chance for interlapping positions for the Maharlika side. Anton playing up on the wing now.
And gives them some width. But Yannick Tuason is also right there at midfield. I can't underestimate this Maharlika Manila side. They can cause problems. We've seen that in the first half.
Definitely giving it a good fight.
And they're only down by a single goal.
And they technically had two clear-cut chances.
That's true.
And they swing it around. Basa finding David Pusing. Goes on that left flank. Yuhiko offside.
And flag was up early.
But you could see he was definitely waywards offside there. And there you have it for the first half. Kaya FC Iloilo up 1-0 against Maharlika Manila. Goal courtesy of Jason Panhard at the 29th minute. Quality finishing brought to him by Daizo with a cutback. And he no fail finds the back of the net.
This is Bienve Marañón. I'm playing a striker, and my club is United City. I started play football when I was young, but I was talking about this many times because I come from the street. I come from a very humble family, so I don't have the chance to join to the clubs in the early age. So I play in the street until when I was 10 years old. One guy from one club, he called me to join them. And after that, I was growing so fast. I went to good academic, and then after that, I play as a professional. When I was 16 years old, I started getting my first salary until right now that every single year I was improving in that. So for me, I play football to enjoy, and also I play football because I take this one like my job. I want to get my salary. As better I play, better will be my salary. So that is my intention. I enjoy the game, but also we have to look for our future. Yeah, it means a lot because after Tere is not here anymore, for us it's so difficult, especially for me that I'm a foreigner. It's more difficult to go out, to go to another country because as a foreigner everything becomes difficult. But now I appreciate them that they want to get me. They want to get me to play in this league, to play for this season, and I appreciate. So after Ceres, I think this is a very good chance to show our skill, and especially mine. Yeah, I think PFL is improving a lot. Every single year they improve a lot. For me, it's very sad that this season, when everything was better, we stopped. They was preparing the season very good. In January, February, they was working very hard to give us the best thing for football, and unfortunately, this came out. So because this virus, everything stopped. So for me, that is very sad because PFL was ready to do the best of them. But this okay. Now we have to look forward. We have to look for them. They are doing really good. They prepared this stadium really good with the billboard here around. I think they are doing a good schedule. They are doing everything good. So now we have to enjoy. We have to play every single game like a final because this season will be even more difficult because it's just 5 games. Will be a final every single game, and hopefully the league is going well. We are going well also. We can enjoy football.
I'm Eric Minmiganto from Mako, Davao de Oro, a forward from Kaya FC. Nag-start ako sa province namin sa Mako. Mako, Davao de Oro na siya ngayon. I started when I was grade 2. Na-invite ako ng mga cousins ko, and then doon nag-start ang lahat. Nung una, just for fun, pero ngayon naging passion ko na to. So walang football parang manghihina yung katawan mo eh. So para sa Kaya FC, proud na proud ako kasi ito ang team na to na sumuporta sa amin kahit na down na lahat. Hindi kami iniwan, so thankful ako na nandito ako sa Kaya FC. Siguro sa masasabi ko, malaking tulong yung ginawa ng PFL, lalo na yun nga yung football, hindi ganun kasikat na sports pero napatunayan na kaya ng PFL mag-provide ng league. At ngayon nga magsa-start na this coming month. So magpapasalamat ako ng marami sa PFL also. Isa lang yung target ng team, to get the championship and maglaro sa AFC. Champions League. So yun. Expect nyo na ibibigay namin ng lahat sa loob ng 90 minutes. Sa 5 games na yan, magkakasiguro kayong magiging masaya kayo sa papanoorin nyo sa Kaya FC. Para sa akin, lahat naman challenging pero di natin mawala yung United. Siguro yun yung kumbaga magiging mahirap na kalaban pero alam namin na may bubuga kami as Kaya FC and may makakaya kami.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Philippine Football League 2020 Match Day 1 matchup between Kaya FC Iloilo and Maharlika Manila FC. About to start off the second half, and in first half, of course, Kaya FC Iloilo able to put one up against Maharlika at the 29th minute, care of Jason Panhard.
Jason Panhard. And we've talked about him before the match, and it seems a bit expected that his rejuvenated form will eventually lead to goals for Kaya FC Iloilo, and that was proven true in the first half. But we'll see some changes here for Kaya. I think that's Jalsor Soriano and Eric Ben Giganto coming in. I think Jason Panhard is done for the evening, and Shirmar Felonco has also been replaced by Jalsor Soriano. So, fresh legs for Coach Yu Ushide as we begin the second half.
Ball now with Maharlika. They up for the long. Mitchell cushions that. Keeps possession. Rota to Angeles. Sends it up on top. Now with Dawson.
Good job there by Beaton, just keeping possession for Maharlika.
Of course, a double substitution for Kaya at halftime. As we said, they have a deep bench. Can these fresh legs continue the amazing run that they had in the first half?
Again, the intensity from Maharlika, quite remarkable in the first the early goings here. So it was not to confuse our viewers with our timing system. We are now in the second half. We're just restarting our clock. Try to fix that as this tournament goes on. So.
You have a man down on the pitch, but play continues on. Offside.
That's
As you can see,
Montelibano.
Casas there, quick to come out.
It happened right in front of us, level. And that's a good call there by the linesman. Talibano was actually away there.
1 foot ahead of that defensive line. But regardless, Casas was there, ready and alert. De Broeker sending it out to Casambre. Broeker giving that time to turn, swings it away to Mitchell. Opts for long, tries to connect on the right flank with Clarino. De Broeker.
Oh, what a save.
save.
That's a great save. Sorry about that, Tasha.
Quality save there from Badekan. Fluid attacking from the Kaya side. Finds Kenshiro. Kenshiro with that drop pass, finding the substitute. Giganto.
Well, I like how Kenshiro Daniels just cushions this for Giganto. And Bandekan again, right there, had it covered.
Delivery inside the box. Still in a dangerous area. Maharlika able to defuse the situation.
And surely Kaya not happy with this 1-0 lead.
Ton able to read that, heads the ball out of danger. Two players down the line, Giganto and Casambre. De Bruyker to Angeles. Comfortable with the ball, just swinging it from left to right. Soriano gets a ball inside, headed away.
Player of Kaya down there, just near the circle. It looks like it is Daiso.
Down for the second time. You have to give it to him. He has been on the receiving ends of the physicality of Maharlika Manila. They know who the one to watch is. He has been creating the plays up on top for the squad.
And this is the chance earlier. I thought Giganto could have been a bit more convincing there with the strike. And that allowed Bandeken to pull off another save. And Bandeken has been the best player for Maharlika in this match.
Definitely made a couple of big saves in the first half, and again so in the second half. Back to Rota. Mitchell to Soriano. Clarino now. Connects with Soriano. Kaya able to keep possession. On the attack, Casambre. Clarino brought down on the challenge and does enough to win a free kick for his side in a dangerous area right outside the box.
Well, very industrious was Marco Casambre there. He had no business actually being there, but again, seeing the attack and needing some support, he provided that, and he's managed to keep that ball in play for Daiso, who was able to earn a foul, and this is another free kick for Kaya. And this is a position where Kenshiro Daniels can just go for glory here, Tasha. I've seen this in training here in several times where he just found the back of the net from this position.
Is a favorable distance for Kenshiro Daniels. Has been taking a lot of set pieces for this Kaya squad. Kenshiro. And the attempt goes begging.
Just over the bar for Kenshiro Daniels, just a long way. Ooh. Not the best of free kicks for Kenshiro. Could not get the dip that he wanted there.
Chance for attack. De Bruyker tries to connect with Giganto. Good cutoff by Anton. Casambre there to pick it up. Finds connections with Giganto on that left flank. Soft delivery, but still finds inside the net. In the box, I mean.
Wow, good opportunity there. I thought the Giganto could have added more power to that cross as Tuason is fouled.
Couple of soft touches from Giganto there on that left
Perhaps
flank.
too soft. Too soft.
Anton opts for long, tries to connect up on top. Ball watching there. Ball goes back for Kaya Clarino to lead the attack. Soriano with the overlap on the right flank. Can he get across to it? Still in a dangerous area.
Kaya's players seem to be too interchangeable that they're having problems too close to each other there. And they've been yeah, very active there inside the area, and sometimes too active for their own good. And a chance, an opportunity to test the defense gone begging.
But again, we do enjoy watching, being able to cover this side of Kaya FC.
It's definitely a fresh look, but also you have to consider the quality of the opposition as well, Tasha, because Maharlika is just a new team and they're still feeling their way to the Philippines Football League. So you got to see if Kaya can still be at this level when they're facing sides that are considered to be better. Again, just one goal to show. Where Kaya, as good as they've played tonight,
Throw in now. Not the best of passes there. Libre tries to send it forward. Rota able to get a touch to that. Angeles is doing pretty solid at the defensive mid position.
and he's also made some late runs into the area.
Another hard challenge right outside the box on De Bruyker. And a yellow card there
I think that's David Fornea.
on Fornea.
Yeah, but he's been shielding that back line for Maharlika. And that time he fouls De Bruyker. He's late on the challenge again, so that's a yellow. And second one for Maharlika.
Definitely, and it's deja vu at the exact same spot.
We'll see if Kenny can improve on that effort earlier. I think this is a better angle, slightly better angle for him. It's closer to the center compared to the one earlier where he had a tight angle. He can just curl it. He can go, just to the right of Bandeken.
Let's see what Daniels can do with this one. Kenshiro takes it straight, forces the save from Van Decken.
Yeah.
Much better quality from Kenshiro.
As you mentioned, it was a better angle for Kenshiro Daniels this time. He gets it past the wall. Wall didn't jump, but did not do enough there. But Van Decken has been solid so far. Has once again saved, has kept Maharlika in the match.
Definitely a good signing for the Maharlika Manila squad. Another cross inside, goes for the second post. Ball inside, still in a dangerous area. Send it all the way back. Daniels in the delivery inside the box, headed away by Barbaso. De Bruyker sends it on to Casambre. Through ball to De Bruyker. Great connection there. Good stop from Basa.
A very scrappy sequence there, but somehow Maharlika come away with the ball. Good play there from De Bruyker, but Basa with a couple of defensive gems.
What the veteran players bring to this Maharlika Manila side with the likes of David Basa. He doesn't. And as we go into the second half, the match.
Minute, so for sure. And from the earlier match, we saw some players of the Ascas development team getting affected by cramps.
But that can.
Wow.
Quality from Libre.
Wow. Again.
Does enough to win his side a corner. And that's what we have. Raw potential talent shining in the big stage in MJ Libre.
Look at this, MJ Libre. That's an experienced player there in Marco Casambre. He wins that ball back and he gets his side a corner. But before that, just coming up with a great pass there, great ball.
Cuts it back in and swings it all to the right side, finding Kenshiro Daniels. Good connection.
Kaya let Maharlika off the hook there, especially Kenshiro Daniels, because he could have laid it off to Dylan De Bruyck, bring that ball forward. He had a better angle, but instead Kenshiro took control and took his time, and that allowed.
Doing enough to win them a corner. Daniels on the delivery. Soriano with. Angeles tries to find the run of OJ Clarino on the right flank. OJ keeps the ball in play, but Basa is there. Comforting for the Maharlika side, knowing that Badekin is really there in the back, commanding.
You have a very reliable goalkeeper there. Coming out for Nano Amita. It's Nano Amita getting his first crack at it. It's in.
And definitely, there was a quality performance from knows how to score off the bench. Nano Amita.
No, Nano Amita, a product of that brilliant FEU program handled by Master Kim and Coach Vince Santos. Also, Eric Ben Giganto, and UAAP champion. Oh, Angeles is down.
Challenge definitely just got clipped on there. As he released the ball.
Heavy touch by Fornea.
Fornea just getting it on that outside part of the ankle of Angeles. Good to see Angeles shake that one off.
For Maharlika, so it's Kaya with possession.
Daizo going on wide, tries to get across and keep the ball in play, does enough to win a corner.
I think a lot of the credit here that the way that we're seeing the match here is the way Maharlika has have created a lot of chances, but I give credit to the goalkeeper, Mandekin, who's been alert to every danger.
Goes begging.
And just like we mentioned earlier, Mandekin left his line.
He went out for the ball. Left, but Bandekan.
Dylan De Bruyker ready to support the attack.
Play out on the wing, and he's now playing the central position up on top.
Look at him linking up with teammates here.
For Bandeken.
Had a good chance earlier. This is
Off the ball. Higanto. But it even seems that De Bruyker has always been part of the plans. Chance for Daiso. Cuts it back in, takes a chance.
angle for his left foot.
Cuts it back, sets himself up at the left foot.
His effort was too strong.
Casambre.
I'm seeing a lot of space here. Maharlika can still have Michael Libre involved in it with the way he's been playing.
On this hand, keeping possession, those key moments of counterattacks. Swing it onto that left flank. Close.
He's getting some treatment.
Amita, De Bruyker, through to Daiso. Tries to get that cross in. Quality block. Crucial block from David Basa.
Yeah, you see David Basa here.
The through ball.
And that's experience for you. Did not really make a spectacular run or you know.
Again, the numbers up on top for Kaya. Cross in. It's clearly the final touch that has been missing for this Kaya side.
They should have been up 3-4 goals by now with the way they've been creating their opportunities, but combination of some poor finishing and
anything can happen until the final whistle. Maharlika has shown moments in that first half that they can be dangerous on the attack.
I like how composed MJ Libre. Tondo counterpart is Tondo, his fellow player from Tondo who is now with Kaya. Papu Korsame is not listed for this match.
Lawless tries to find Charlie on the left flank. Charlie on the chase. But Soriano gets to. Inking up to the right. The overlapping run again off Soriano, giving in that extra flavor for Kaya FC. Amita beaten out on that.
As much as Charlie Beaton wanted to instigate a counter attack there, he's got nobody with him. And it looks like Anton de Rosario is set to come in. And to get tape. His left hand. Check out what happened to Anton.
Casambre to De Bruyker. Swing it out to Amita. Gets a connection to Daiso. Daiso. Gets a through ball in to Kenshiro Daniels.
To Kenny.
But you gotta love the link up on top.
Oh, that was marginally offside. I thought Anton de Rosario played him onside there.
But regardless, Daiso really has been a thorn for the defense of Maharlika Manila.
Look at that, Anton just only playing with one good hand, Tasha.
Definitely a challenge. De Bruyker.
I could have played advantage there, referee Miniton Pilayo, but Yannick Tuason gets a yellow, but
One of those duty fouls. Nick getting a yellow for that one. Ball now from distance for Kaya.
Anton may have injured his left hand, but he's still playing.
It just says a lot about the resilience of the man.
It's all about heart, and we've seen that so many times there. Good look. And you play with some injuries, Tasha, and I know that is not easy. Even if you use your feet here in football.
Definitely. Now you have Daiso and Daniels on the ball. Daniels. Shot again goes begging.
Solid contact, solid hit, off target though. We can Kenshiro Daniels and Joven Bidik is inserted into the match. The face of this Kaya FC Iloilo, born in Barotac Nuevo. So truly the symbol of a great homegrown player.
And as we talked about earlier, the depth of the squad of this Kaya FC Iloilo side. To think that you have someone like Joven Bedic sitting on the bench for you, coming off the bench, that definitely just says a lot about the capabilities of this batch of players.
Yeah, and you have to remember Masa Omura has not even played in this match. And he's not even listed for this match.
And a substitution as well for Maharlika Manila.
And Bidik off target on that.
Peter Varley comes in for Lawless.
Lawless entered the match for the injured Serge Caule. And now he's been replaced by Varley, who will play up front. And Basa having trouble there, and it leads to a possession for Kaya.
Kaya playing out the back. Mitchell Torota. De Broeker on the ball. Finds it pass to Amita. De Broeker connecting again on that left flank. Giganto. Still with possession, gets across inside the box and couldn't connect. Daiso.
Well, first of all, the play before that, I think that is one of the reasons why Dylan De Broeker is really a perfect fit here. Because as a midfielder, he likes to get the ball into space, Tasha, and it just fits into the style of someone like Nano Amita, who can just pop up in those pockets of space there on the final third.
Bedic on that left. And as he talked about De Broeker, seems to be one of the players that are really pulling on the strings when it comes to the attack of Kaya FC.
So it's
Challenge from Mitchell.
Peter Varley there fresh legs. Makes a touch, and Mitchell just came in late there. And he is booked. You have to remember, 3 yellow cards is a suspension in our format.
And Anton to take. Definitely a struggle. Chance now for a quick counter. Jovan Bedic on the attack. You have 3 players, 4 players up on top. Gets across inside. Connects with Giganto. Puts a touchdown. Casambre keeps the play alive. Amita. Giganto!
Wow. Nice opportunity there for Kaya. I felt Giganto had to make amends with that shot just because I don't think he did well on that counter. Took so much time. It was a bit indecisive, but here he was trying to find the top corner. Great technique. Just could not sneak that one in.
And just how quick he was able to set himself up. One touch, turn, takes a shot. Yuhiko. Montelibano. Montelibano with the throw. Sends that one back to Forneo. Swings it around to Basa. They swing it on the left flank. Could not connect.
Maharlika somehow is still in it. And the longer this game has gone, Tasha, and the more Kaya has kept on missing chances, I like the chances of Maharlika better. Equalizing than Kaya getting a second goal.
So far, you could see that Maharlika have been preoccupied on the defense. Their touches up on top just have not been on that same quality. Daizo gets a cross in, connects. But again, the final touch seems to fail them.
Good run here. Good run here by Daizo on the left flank. And I wonder why it was a corner. It may have taken a deflection there. Not really clear, but Kaya still fine, looking for that second goal to put this match to bed.
Amita. Goes for the near post. Ball is still in a dangerous area. Giganto.
And guess who made that clearance?
Onto the
Anton
breaker.
Del Rosario.
Dangerous moments there as Badeken goes off his line.
And the breaker. Nice delivery here. And Carlisle Mitchell just not able to get that one back into the 6-yard box.
Casambre to Angeles. Switches it onto the right. Cut away. Foul called. Quickly played out by Maharlika. Try to give it to the substitute.
Wasteful there was Maharlika. Gotta keep that ball for longer. String some passes.
Definitely something that Maharlika can improve on. this time around. They try to swing it to Libre. Cassandra able to cut that one out, keep the ball in play. Giganto finds Angeles, swings it onto the right. Amita. Comfortable on the ball. They have the lead 1-0 up in favor of Kaya FC. Last 5 minutes of this matchup. Kaya enjoying much of the possession.
You know, Kaya might be happy with this 1-0 scoreline, you know. It's totally understandable if, you know, they just see this game out because you gotta understand it is their first match in, you know, since March. So as much as we're seeing some good play, I don't think they're at their sharpest just yet.
De Bruyker connecting the middle with Joven. Across the face of the goal.
You know, nobody was close there. Nobody was trying to attack that ball. Again, good play here. I think De Bruyker has done a great job making himself available, making those runs.
Definitely. He has been pivotal for this revamped Kaya FC. And, you know, you compare Kaya to the Kaya that played in the AFC in January and Feb, and you could feel that this is a completely different Kaya squad.
Oh. You know, Marco Casambre this time shutting the door on MJ Libre.
Sends it back to Barbaso. Anton. Closed down by De Bruyker. Another substitution to be made for the side of Maharlika Manila. Pitogo coming in and replacing the decent outings of MJ Libre.
Yeah, I like his performance. He was brave. He was really, you know, adventurous when he had the ball. And for a
Definitely.
newcomer and playing against someone like Marco Casambre, who's had experience at the international level, you know, that is quite impressive.
Substitution. Player number 19, Carly Mitchell. Replaced by player number
And a defensive substitution here for Kaya FC Iloilo, as Audi Menzi gets playing time for this Kaya squad.
You know, Odi Menzi, Mitchell is already on a yellow card, but this is a good chance for Carlisle Mitchell, for Odi Menzi to get some minutes in. You know, he's been fielded in by you know, in the past few seasons. Also part of that FU program. Doesn't really regularly start, but I think he can stake his claim here with a good run out.
And as we talked about MJ Libre a while ago, that Maharlika did not have much attempts, but when they did, it all started with MJ Libre. So not bad for his first outing at the professional league.
Anton De Rosario has actually put together a very a solid team. And you got to remember, they're still missing some of their key stars.
Chance for a quick counter. Transition now, goes for long. Chance directly at Badekan. Rota. The topo crucial to win back possession, care of Maru Angeles.
3 minutes added on here in the second half. And this was a chance earlier for Joven Medic. Took a turn, but got a bit ambitious there. And is not going to trouble Henry Bandekin.
Kaya FC on the receiving end of a lot of set pieces and free kicks. Amita still inside, still a chance. Ball is still up for grabs. Can they find the back of the net? A scramble.
No. Somehow, Maharlika Manila FC comes away with it. But they waste this opportunity. And I'm sure Coach Yu Oshide will not be happy with that. Anton de Rosario is hurt. Look at this here. Scramble in the area. Bodies flying. And Bandekin somehow gets that ball. Bidik was there. Daiso was there from close range. Charlie Beaton was right in front of goal. And Anton del Rosario was in pain there. But again, putting their life on the line there was Maharlika Manila FC to keep this scoreline respectable. And, you know, actually very impressive with regards to their defensive play here.
Another attack for Kaya FC. 2 players inside. Another chance and over. They have been causing troubles up on top. And look at that connection. Giganto drags it back. Bedic.
It looks like it was
Shot
Daiso
just goes
there.
over.
Yeah, it was Bidik again misfiring. Did not get the start here. Bodies down for Maharlika Manila. David Basa is in pain. But what a defensive performance from him and Jerry Barbaso.
Definitely. Jerry Barbaso, David Basa, Anton Del Rosario. You could literally see they are the key to keeping this 1-0 only in this matchup. And there you have it at the final whistle. Kaya FC Iloilo win 1-0 against Maharlika Manila FC. That goal in the first half by Jason Panhard at the 29th minute proved out to be the difference between the two squads and put Kaya FC with that fairy tale start and the 3 points in this first day matchup.
I'm very sure that Kaya FC will not be happy with the scoreline. They can be happy with the 1-0 with 3 points, but I'm not sure if they will be happy with the scoreline. This was an opportunity, I think, to put some goals in to add to that goal difference, but some wasteful finishing in the end. But that does not take away the 3 points from Kaya FC Iloilo. Both them and Kaya and United City FC on top of the table at the end of match day 1 of the Philippines Football League 2020, brought to you by Qatar Airways. The lone goal coming from Jason Panhard. But plenty of attacking and really some poor finishing from Kaya, just almost doing them in here in this match. But it's a good thing that Jason Panhard converted this opportunity in the first half.
But definitely very interesting football from this Kaya FC Iloilo side. Really a revamp from who they were back in March and they have become in this 2020 PFL League. It's interesting to see what they can come up with next.
But I think also you got to give credit to Maharlika Manila FC, the resilience, the fight they've shown, the grit. Even though they lost Serge Cowley early in the match, they were able to withstand some of the... they rode their luck. Make no mistake about it. They rode their luck for a bit, but you cannot take away from the fight and the grit shown by Anton Del Rosario's side. They fall in their first match in the PFL, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of teams will be will be taking notice with this performance, with this defensive performance from Maharlika Manila. So Kaya and United City with the first 3 points on match day 1.
Definitely at the end of match day 1, you have United City FC 1-0 up against ADT, and now Kaya FC Iloilo up with a win 1-0 against Maharlika Manila. On behalf of my partner Sadelf Tupas, this has been Natasha Alquiros, and thank you very much for joining us on this opening day fixture for the Philippine Football League 2020.